If I had to condense the events into as succinct a form I can, which probably should have been what I did since that's what I set out and intended to do, it would be as follows. Alexia the Amazon is hunting down demons who arrive at Heron's nearby poli. Heron helps fight one and learns about the giants as the origins of the demons from Elias, secretly his father Zeus. Elias knows war is coming and has Heron fetch ore from a mountain that he uses to make a blade that can cut through anything. While Heron is doing that, Ares appears and lets him know the jig is up, and Zeus can't hide Heron and his mother Electra from his actual wife Hera forever. Through dreams, Heron learns his mother was a queen and had another son. Zeus tricked Electra into becoming pregnant with his child, and his wife Hera found out, and made it known to Electra's husband, King Periander, that Electra carried a child that wasn't his. In order to save her son, Electra killed Periander, and Zeus arrived to whisk her and their son Heron away, leaving behind the other child who would go on to live a rough life that led to him finding a giant, eating its flesh, and becoming the first demon, going by the name Seraphim. Heron finds out Elias' Zeus is his father and rejects him. Seraphim's three-headed hunting dog, who may or may not be Cerberus, arrives and is hunting down Alexia, who stole a map from a demon that they want back. She and Heron try to escape. Hera finds out where Zeus stashed Electra and Heron after Ares informed her, finally giving her yet more proof that he was cheating on her, the goddess of marriage. She vows to see Electra and Heron killed, also claiming that Zeus has betrayed her for the last time. Zeus tries to subtly intervene on Earth from Olympus to save Electra and Heron, but Hera sabotages his attempts and ensures that Seraphim kills Electra. Heron witnesses his mother's death, but is beaten senseless by Seraphim and captured to be put on a slave ship. Zeus buries Electra and Hermes guides her soul to the underworld. Before she crosses, Hermes permits her to contact Heron one last time, and Electra beseeches him to never forget who he is. Seraphim finally corners Alexia, but it was actually Hera, testing his metal in disguise. She lore dumps his own backstory to him, including how his uncle Acrisius tried to kill him so he could become a king, and how the woman who raised Seraphim wasn't his biological mother, also being killed by Acrisius' son. Hera pins the blame for all of Seraphim's life's misfortune on Zeus, reveals he killed his own mother, and conscripts him to help her take him on. Alexia takes the unreadable map to her mentor Chiron, a very wise centaur. He decodes the map, revealing it as a guide to locating the giant remains that need to be destroyed to kill all the demons, but has to betray her because Seraphim's people got to him first and was threatening the lives of his people. Hera has Seraphim fetch the sword that could cut through anything, the one made by Zeus for Heron, who rejected it. She also bid Seraphim to kill his true owner, Heron, who is currently on a slave ship owned by Seraphim and his forces. Hermes saw Hera plotting with Seraphim and reports that to Zeus, who instructs Hermes to keep a discreet eye on her. He also intervenes from Olympus to ensure that Seraphim does not kill Heron, who isn't ready to fight him yet. Zeus brings Heron to Olympus to prepare him, an act which greatly offends Hera, who will only accept Zeus's begging for forgiveness if he kills Heron. Zeus refuses, Hera cannot be appeased, and she and several other gods leave, going to the underworld and taking sanctuary with the ever-neutral Hades. Earlier, Zeus in disguise as Elias instructed Alexia and two men whom Heron befriended on the slave ship, Evios and Kofi, to search for the giant's remains, which will kill all the demons if destroyed since it is the origin of their powers and race. They are given a copy of the map Seraphim got from Chiron when he betrayed Alexia, and they head to the Fields of the Dead in order to sneak into the demon's base in Melodone. Hera directs Seraphim to find the Cauldron of Darkness for her, an artifact that was used to store the souls of the giants the gods fought eons ago. Zeus trains Heron on Olympus, but Heron is too angry at him and how he let Heron and Electra live a miserable life, and especially how Zeus couldn't save her. He asks why Zeus allows Seraphim to still live, and Zeus reveals that it's because Seraphim is also Electra's son, Hera's half-brother, and because they were born at the same time, they're technically twins. Seraphim is sent an illusory vision by the Oniri, who did so at Hera's behest. Zeus intervenes and banishes the Oniri from Seraphim and apologizes to him before revealing that Hera is just using him, deciding to try to earn Seraphim's trust by freely giving Seraphim a clue to finding his uncle who tried to have him killed. He also reveals it was Hera who manipulated things so that Seraphim accidentally murdered his biological mother Electra. Alexia's group goes to the Fields of the Dead, the site of the battle between the gods and the giants during the Gigantomachy eons ago, and some of the group is killed before the rest make it out to the other side. Heron, who had been summoned by the Fates and given a glimpse of potential futures between which he'd have to choose through his own actions, arrives to help Alexia's group. Seraphim finds his uncle and kills him before executing a trap for Heron's group. Heron's group escapes from the collapsing cavern, but Seraphim is trapped by the rubble until Hera frees him and chastises him. After Seraphim leaves to do as she asks, and eating the bracer Hermes wears that collects and disperses souls, Hera tricks Hermes into revealing himself because she knew he was tailing her, and Ares beats Hermes once he's revealed. Apollo arrives to save Hermes, who gets away, but Ares beats the shit out of Apollo and tosses him into the sea. Seraphim manages to best a giant automaton named Talos, that was guarding the Cauldron of Darkness, and delivers it to Hera, who releases the souls of the giant and enlists them to help kill Zeus, even though she's already made a nearly successful attempt on his life while disguised as Hermes, in exchange for receiving control over the seas, and the giants agree, marching on Olympus. Poseidon, god of the seas, doesn't like that and joins Zeus's team, bringing Apollo with him. Zeus's faction know their only shot is to seal away the giant's soul again, and Heron is tasked with finding where Hera hid the cauldron. War begins with Zeus leading one side and Hera leading the other, both of them coming to blows. Heron finds the cauldron and retrieves it, and Hera is betrayed by the leader of the giants and almost killed just as she is about to kill Zeus. Zeus chooses to save Hera, sacrificing himself to kill the giant leader in a last-ditch effort to protect her. Hera tries to get what's left of Zeus's helmet, but Seraphim severs her right arm with his bident, and is distracted by crows before he can kill her, allowing her to escape. Seraphim now has control over the cauldron, and he and Heron fight. Seraphim almost wins until Heron turns the tables and unlocks his ability to control lightning, just like his father Zeus, and uses it to kill Seraphim. The giant leader still lives, but Heron manages to seal all the giant souls away, ending the war. Olympus is rebuilding, and Heron's friends are looking forward to having peace once more. Seraphim's soul winds up in what is essentially hell, but Hades, the god of the underworld, says he'll save him if Seraphim kneels, exactly as Hera used to make him do. The season ends there, and season 2 is very soon. I could have saved myself 50 pages of scripts, but no, I just had to be a detail-oriented, chatty, and loquacious bitch. At any rate, that's what you missed on Blood of Zeus. You're officially prepared to watch season 2, but if you have time, watch season 1 anyways. Thanks and take care. See you when I see you. # Team Hera did nothing wrong.